Hi everybody in the chat. I just realized I didn't record my audio. And now I hear myself twice. Great. So after this match, I will turn on the audio. Sorry, guys. Well, the time limit is now 120 minutes. How fast? How far can we go with the frag limit? 250. Which map did you recommend for this mode? Space? Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
space.
just do the one just called Space. Make it simple.
So, finally, everybody in the chat. Hi there. Sorry, I messed up the audio. But yeah, if you have any questions about the game, please let me know. I played this game since release, since 2002. And yeah, if you want to join the game, you're welcome to do so. Hi, Admiral Kirby. Yeah, it's a stream. I just messed up the audio. A bit scared by this constitution. Yeah, he's firing at me. Did you hear anything from Von Frank, the creator of the remastered mod? Been a while since I last talked to him.
I've talked to him. I'm gonna say probably 2 months ago, when some stuff came up with. I don't know. I don't really want to get into it, but let's just say he's probably pretty much retired from modding Bridge Commander.
Oh.
I don't really see him coming back.
That's sad. Always love talking to him. He had such a passion.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Yeah. Sorry guys if you hear that, but the Bridge Commander community always creates a lot of drama. I don't like that aspect. Not sure what is happening with him, but yeah, sad that he is gone. But maybe in the future.
He's still like around though, so if you ever wanted to ask him something, he'll probably respond to you. I don't think he's gonna actively work on anything anymore though, at least not from what I gather.
I think the last time I had him on the channel for an afternoon tea was, I think, 2 years ago. Every few years, every few months, I have basically a breakfast or an afternoon tea with my previous guests to get an update from them. And yeah, haven't heard from him in a while. So basically, you are the current hope for the community to give us new mods, new features.
I'm definitely not the only one that's still around making mods. The other team, there is another team making the Maelstrom mod.
No, they are back?
I don't think they've really advertised it or actively talking about it much, but I believe it is in active development.
I remember a mod code Maelstrom from the early 2000s. Is it the same group?
Not sure.
Interesting.
The main details I know about it is they're pretty much like scripting in their version of the Starfleet Command 3 campaign in the Bridge Commander.
Not bad.
There's other various people who are still like making models and stuff.
Admiral Kirby, no, the voice channel is not locked in a real sense. You just have to pick a role. In 2 years, this game is 25 years old, so we also have to organize a big discussion, I guess, for this game. Would love to get in touch with many of the old school developers.
Kirby, I think his server's role things is at the top, where it says channels and roles, if you need to pick a role there.
Can see if I can do it from my phone. In a while since I last did this.
I'm still doing the old school using a bot with reactions thing in my server. I think they added that role selection to Discord after I set all that up.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't have it on my Discord. So, just looking for your name. Is it Kirby? Yeah, see you. Manage. Edit roles. So I'm giving you the simulation role, and now you should have access. Want something from me, you. And where is currently the Bridge Commander community more active? Is it the BC Central Discord or how is it called, the other one?
I am not on the BC Central Discord, so I cannot attest to how active it is, but the Rep and Chill Discord is fairly active. What's up, Curb?
Hi, can you hear us?
Don't you just love it when your mic setup just keeps breaking?
I think you figured it out.
Yeah, it just keeps. I don't know if it's me forgetting to do something or it just full on needs to be reset.
Yeah, if you're doing content creation, audio is the worst.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
The big enemy in the room.
I hang out with like streamers, and they always have audio problems.
I just refer to it as the voodoo part of content creation. don't really have a clue why it is working and why sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I had no idea this was going to be streamed. I'm just here to hang out and play this game.
Yeah, basically I'm hosting the Star Trek Septembers for now, I think 13 years. And it's interesting how new people always find it through different means, basically. Even though I broadcast it everywhere.
Yeah, I even saw your Reddit post.
Yeah, I posted now on the Star Trek Star underline Trek Reddit because the other Star Trek Reddit doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah. The main Star Trek Reddit's kind of weird like that.
Yeah, they just hate gamers, to be honest. Every time I posted something game related, yeah, I got either a bad comment from an admin, from a moderator, or just downvotes.
I think I actually reposted that behind the scenes Klingon Academy video there, and surprisingly did not get like downvoted for it.
Yeah, if others do it, it always works for some reason. I posted there because I'm looking currently for experts in Elite Force. A generic, hey, is there anyone out there who wants to talk about Elite Force, knows a little bit about the game? And yeah, I got a few likes, a few comments. A few weeks later, somebody posted, hey, what do you think about Elite Force? And he got, I think, 40 or 80 likes and many, many comments.
It happens.
It's the social media world, basically. I hate it,
Yeah.
even though I'm part of it.
I think that's one of those situations where Discord might actually have an advantage there when you're trying to find real specific information like that.
Kind of. Like I mentioned last year during our roundtable discussion, it's so fractured that finding a specific person can be hard. Not sure if you know the guy I'm interviewing in a few days, Rick Knox. He did many Star Trek ships for Armada, Legacy, all the classic games.
Oh yeah.
And I just found him to good old Google search. But I've never found him, I guess, on a Discord.
You know Wile E. Coyote?
The name rings a bell.
Didn't he make all those models for Bridge Community?
He was hanging out in the Rep and Chill server until how do I put this? Somebody annoyed him and he left. But he is reachable via Discord. You could probably DM him if needed.
Who is he?
But he is around.
I know the name.
He's also a model maker. He actually makes physical models, but he has also done a variety of 3D models as well.
I've seen some of his work in what's it called? The fan-made version of Kobayashi Maru. That's what it's called. Crap. Like a while ago. Like I've had this game when I was a kid because me and my dad were both Star Trek fans, and he introduced me, and then he gave me the game when I got out of a hospital. And I played that nonstop. And then I learned about Kobayashi Maru and everybody's enthusiasm in it.
His Coyote's credits are on Remastered. Some of his models are in this. I'd have to figure out which ones they would be.
Well, if you could send me his contact details, I definitely would like to interview him in the future. no, you don't go there. Since we talked about many different mods already, I guess you heard about Kobayashi and what I'm talking about Star Trek Excalibur.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was such a big pipe dream. They changed so often the game engine.
Well, I know the one model I can somewhat confirm is his is the Excelsior class, I believe is Wiley's. I'm looking at what he has uploaded to Gamefront for Bridge Commander, and that's one of them. He has some other, some retextures of other models. He's done the Kelvin Universe Enterprise, the Enterprise J.
In general, he did a lot of work. But yeah, sadly, not many releases.
Oh, he might have other releases. Just might just be under a different account or something,
Yeah,
perhaps as
that
well.
could be. Similar to that project, there is also a single German guy who is doing basically a new Elite Force. He's recreating the entire Voyager on his own. He's already so far, but he's doing this for years, and I'm never sure if he just do it for himself or if he ever releases it.
Hopefully it works out better than the people who try to recreate the Enterprise D.
Oh yes, but at least they had a real, I don't call it a game, a real experience out there which he could test. He only has YouTube videos, I guess for exactly the same reason, but yeah.
You can't hardly make a project from scratch, like a full-blown game based off of somebody else's copyrighted material without running into issues like that.
Kind of. If you know what happened to the guys who did Stage 9.
Yeah, they did the Orville.
Exactly, and they got a big sum up from many of the creators of the show.
I've been kind of wanting to find models of the various ships from the Orville and port them to Bridge Commander.
Oh, that would be interesting. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything.
Well, there's the Orville itself. However, I haven't really seen a whole lot of other models available.
I always wanted to play a real total conversion of Andromeda. They also had interesting ship designs. And I know there's at least the Andromeda itself in Bridge Commander. There was something on BC5.
Yeah, the original, the ship itself is also available in Bridge Commander, I believe. It's a real shame though, because I did enjoy that show when I was younger, but I can't watch it now because Kevin Sorbo's a freaking idiot.
Yeah, but to be honest, I can separate the actor and the character because also the Avery Brooks, the actor of Cisco, is not an idiot, but very strange.
They're not. I don't know if I would lump them together like that, though.
No, not. They are definitely not on the same page. Don't get me wrong there, but
It kind of hurts when it's like it's one thing if you're watching a show and it's like a side character and you're like, oh, that actor's an idiot.
Yeah,
But it's kind of a little bit different when it's like the main one who's in like every other scene.
And one big negative aspect in Andromeda is definitely the quality difference between the seasons. In season 2, they are just restoring everything, and in season 3, basically they have a full crew and everything from one episode to the other.
I'm really liking the season 1 finale, and then I feel like it never got as good again.
They have single episodes which are really, really great. And
I never finished watching the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Then I can say season 1 to 4 are kind of hit and miss in the episode quality, and season 5 is terrible.
Oh, so there's a reason why there's only 5 seasons?
Yeah.
Did it at least have like a finale to wrap stuff up?
Yes, but it's ugly. Really, really ugly how they did it. It's really not nice.
Can't be any worse than Game of Thrones, though, right?
Yeah, it's better than that. Basically, in season 5, you don't see much of the ship itself. They are in a pocket universe, and the ship is dormant. Don't have any power. They have to restore all the key systems, and they are just always on a generic planet.
I think I'm gonna die this round.
Yeah, they did last time. The last round.
Works Sphere can only hold so much.
I'm just holding on my own as a Defiant. So far, so good, but my shields are getting... Well, my dorsal and aft shields are low.
Yeah, at least you can cloak to wait for your weapons to recharge.
That is true, but that leaves you guys to open the attack.
Oh, there's a diamond attacking me.
Oh, where?
See it. Number 37.
Oh, I'm getting flanked by so many. I'm gonna die.
Okay, now is after you.
I'm getting attacked by 3 ships. I'm cloaking. I'm cloaking. Oh, that was a bad idea. I just lost a chunk of my health.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Luckily, the ambassador here is much stronger compared to Kobayashi Maru. Okay, this hurts.
Alright.
Okay, the diamond is...
I lost my dorsal phaser. Oh boy.
Are you guys often just installing random ships, or do you, like me, always have the fixed packages like Remastered Mod or Kobayashi Maru?
I used to get all kinds of ships and things downloaded, but then I just stuck with the base stuff.
Ha! I asked Tenacity a little bit earlier about clan experience. Did you play in any clan, Kirby?
Con has. He can probably tell you all about it.
Oh, that hurts.
Well, I started clanning back in, 2003? Yeah. Stock 1.0, 1.1. Then we moved to KM 0.9, 9.1, KM 1.0.
I see.
If you're from German clan, what are you? RGC, LA, or SOJ?
I'm not from a German clan. I'm just a lone wolf in this game.
Ah,
I'm wondering, are you the guy behind the website Kanunian Sync and the database about the different clans?
yes, that is my website.
Oh. Is it back again? Because the last time I checked, it was offline.
Oh, it should be online. It's paid for.
Okay, then maybe it was just a disconnect last time I checked. Nice to
It's
finally meet
Angel
you.
Fire.
Exactly,
Yes.
Angel Fire.
Yeah.
Angel Fire.
Yeah.
Angel Fire is pretty old, man. So it's like at least 15, 20-year-old server. So it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, we were quite surprised when we discovered it.
Wait a second. Now I have remastered 1.2 UE. So is that the right version or wrong version?
That would be the wrong version.
All right,
So you
there we
guys
go.
are playing. So you guys are playing straight 1.2 remastered.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, Constellation and a Luna were beating my ass.
I'm going for 39 if this is...
Started
one of
going
them.
after the Luna, but then this Codon started to shoot me.
Yeah, I was able to weaken the Constellation dorsal and forward shields, but God, I am about to die.
So one constellation is down. Going after 41.
I'm trying to get all my least damaged systems out of the way. There goes the Galore.
Going to the lunar.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Luna. Luna's a more priority target, I think.
Oh, no. That was wrong. Oh, my.
It was a shame we never got to see the Luna in live action.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been sick.
Come on, show me
Like,
the right.
I'm a bit disappointed that we never got to see the Riker early years on the Titan in live action.
I would have loved to see like a short season of just him on there.
I guess a couple scenes he was in lower decks was kind of cool at least.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
something.
I did like that they replayed the TNG theme as he arrived. That was pretty good.
Do you mean when he arrived with the copy and paste fleet?
Like what was it, the Packlet episode?
Oh, okay, that. In Lower Decks, you mean? I thought you
Yeah,
talked
my
about Picard.
Oh, no, my bad. I was talking about the Lower Decks one, because someone brought that up.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Prometheus.
Yeah, the Prometheus went right in front of my view there. You got a bit of phaser damage from me now. That's great.
Me too.
Alright, let's see here.
So what is not damaged?
Why is it always the tractors that go out first?
I wish we could
that wave
talk with the
took out
starbase
all-
to repair.
Yeah, that would have been a great idea, but that's not a thing.
Yeah.
One of the things I added was the advanced power management, and one of the macros is a repair macro.
Oh yeah. So the more or less the same thing from Kobayashi Maru, or did you create something own?
I created this system again from scratch, but it's probably pretty similar from Kobayashi Maru because I'm pretty sure Kobayashi Maru copied it from Klingon Academy.
I also liked that you could scan the enemy ships and see how many torpedoes he has, or they have.
But I found out it was like 2 weeks ago we were doing some Orion multiplayer. We figured out that the macros are broken in multiplayer, so I need to fix that. If I can fix it. Somebody was talking about BC technically has like an anti-cheat.
Oh.
I don't know how true that is.
Well,
I don't know.
Because I know there's that whole, as on top of the whole,
God.
scripting thing where you have to have the same scripts, otherwise it won't let you in.
Yeah, the checksum.
You want to know what's funny about that? I just checked all my 3 versions, Orion, UE, and KM 1.0. I'm able to see the server in all 3 versions, which is...
Well, it uses the same browser, basically, the same master server now, so you would see it in all 3. You're only going to be able to join it if you're using your standard remastered 1.2 install.
Yeah.
I've lost all aft weapons.
It would take me half an hour, 45 minutes to install now.
Well, I will definitely host in the future again round, so you're welcome to join anytime. And I definitely would love to talk to you more about your database. I so love it. It's such an important part for me to archive gaming history.
Well, you could say it's, now, I don't know, maybe 95 to 97% accurate, because I do know well about all the clans from 2003 and beyond.
Bitch.
And then when multiplayer died off in 2015. So,
Yeah, all the clans went silent back then, sadly.
That when GameSpy Arcade went down?
2014.
Alright,
always
I died,
call
but
it
I'll be right back.
the
Being
long
called.
night. No other time in gaming history we lost support to so many games, on the multiplayer side at least.
Just still able to play it.
Yep.
A lot of modern games, when the multiplayer dies, that's it. You can't really do much.
Not only multiplayer, but in general, sometimes you can't even log into the main menu. And also, it doesn't matter how old the game is. It can be even a year and they kill it.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy, sadly. I had a few nice discussions when the Stop Killing Games initiative got really in motion and achieved their goals. There were so many strange people on the net who really said, we don't need multiplayer support after a company shuts it down. The game is dead, and why do you want to play it after it?
Yeah, some people are just pretty dense.
Oh no, I lost my forward phasers.
My Demgog disappeared. What happened? What the hell?
Funny. I've been alive for so long that I drained my main battery and reserve power, so my engines just had me spinning in a circle.
Mousepade.
Oh, let's eat some torpedoes.
Oh, also out of torpedoes. Forgot. I also added that in. Every 5 rounds, your ship's torpedoes get magically reloaded.
That's cheating.
Because there's not a method to reload torpedoes otherwise.
Maybe I'm imagining it, but in Kobayashi Maru you could dock with the starbases, and they give you full everything.
Probably.
Yeah, you
Especially
dock
they
with
had
the space.
this, if for multiplayer, this mode where you could basically free roam around the galaxy. Oh, sorry guys, crash. Restarting.
Yes, in KM you can join any space dock or starbase, and it should repair you and replenish the weapons.
Okay, game. What the hell? Every time I start the wave assault again, it
You have
crashes.
to restart your game.
Yeah, restarted everything. Now it works. If you start as admin.
Wave defense isn't exactly stable. This is about how long my games of wave defense typically would last before something happens.
Okay.
And you always have to restart your entire game between doing rounds of it.
Yeah, well, it was never the most stable game. We talked about that earlier. Just have to be thankful what we got. Hi, Mike. Yeah, it's on GOG. Thankfully, it's
And
good
it's
that
on
we
sale.
do they already have the Star Trek September also?
It's normally $10, now at $7.50.
I was so happy when they re-released all the games. We could never figure out why it was so long that nobody claimed them and resold them.
I'm still really baffled that Klingon Academy never made it there because
Yeah,
Starfleet Academy did.
Exactly. I don't get it. And for me, it's, at least in the space sim category, the best game. But in general, the story and everything, it's so nice. Just wish I would have spent more time in the modding community when it was still active. Never experienced it during the heydays.
Yeah, it's probably not as active as it was during the heyday, but it's definitely still somewhat active.
Okay. Sadly, I have to check if I can do it now, but back then, when
Of course,
I
I'm talking
started...
about Bridge Commander anyway. The Klingon Academy is pretty much dead.
Oh, so sorry. I thought you said, hey, Klingon Academy is active.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It's been pretty dead for the past, I don't know, probably since like 2010. I'm going to say 15 years, maybe.
When I started doing the interviews on my channel, I tried to make an account on the Klingon Academy forum, and yeah, I can't do an account there. Not sure if
I believe that's been fixed since then. So
okay.
the guy who runs that website is actually on the classic Star Trek gaming Discord server.
Oh, okay, good. I have to.
And he's the one that's kind of packages up those combined patches.
All right, and my game crashed. Awesome. I just get back and my game crashed.
Well, it's if you were gone, his game crashed, so that's probably why.
Ah.
Yeah, Mike, Starfleet Academy. Starfleet Command was also a good game, but yeah, I experienced far less mods than in Klingon Academy. I know it's possible, but never did anything there. Not even changing some values.
I actually prefer Orion Pirates to Starfleet Command 3, honestly.
I'm the oddball. I really love Starfleet Command 3, but it was the TNG era thing which got me hooked. I know feature-wise it's not the best.
But one of the things that I did was install Orion Pirates. I took some of the models that were on the one of the Starfleet Command 3 mods, whatever it's called. It has like a version of remastered for it, but it's not called remastered. It's called something else that I can't remember at the moment. But I basically took the models out of that game and placed the TMP models and Orion Pirates with those, so it's kind of like you're playing a TNG game.
I know the modding scene was also quite active in Starfleet Command 2, and most call it the best out of the 3 games, so yeah, maybe I have to check it out in the future.
doesn't have like the narrative for the campaign isn't nearly as like laid out for you with like fancy cutscenes and stuff, but gameplay was a lot more in depth.
But this goes also for Starfleet Command 1, I would say. There wasn't a lot of story.
Yeah. It's definitely not a game you play for the story.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah.
Almost collided there.
Never asked you, Tenacity, do you know a guy called Hidden Agenda? He was one of the modders
Yes,
in the Klingon
he was
FP.
he was one of the lead devs of the Next Generation Academy mod.
Yeah.
I've spoken with him a small handful of times in the last bunch of years. He doesn't really isn't really around a whole lot. I think he might even have an account in my Discord server, but he doesn't really say a whole lot. But I have seen him.
The last time I spoke with him is already, I think, 2 Christmases ago, something like that. There he didn't have an account on your Discord, but I had him on the channel 2 or 3 times already.
Pretty cool.
But he, like you said, he isn't active in the Star Trek gaming world.
Yeah.
He plays games, definitely, but yeah, nothing else. No modding anymore, sadly.
I did upload that Next Generation Academy mod to ModDB. That way it was more readily available for everybody.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I made a slight updated version of it on my own.
Oh crap, I just realized. Did we miss the 25th anniversary of Klingon Academy?
You probably did, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was in 2000. Damn it. Well, we definitely have to make a roundtable discussion about that also.
It's June 22nd.
Ah. Yeah, I was busy. Sadly.
It's also hard to talk about a game you can't like legally obtain from a store somewhere.
But, well, if you still have it, it's not that hard. But yeah, I totally agree. Not that easy to create.
Because I mean, you can talk about it, and then the people watching our videos are going to be like, "Oh, what is this cool looking game?" And then they found out you can't. You can download it from an abandonware website, but then a lot of people are gonna feel like that's pretty sketchy and not do it.
Well, I don't think it would be bad to just talk about it. I mean, it's part of history. It just
Yeah.
depends on what they do with the information.
That's basically
just my-
the whole reason of my channel, archiving gaming history, getting developers, modders, just interviewing them. That's why I also talked about Von Frank and Hidden Agenda, because I know them from different interviews. And all of them, doesn't matter how long it is ago, they still love the franchise and the experience they had back then. It's rare that somebody is saying to me, it was the worst.
remember the early days of modding Starfleet Command. There was a guy named Chris Jones.
I had him.
He
Yeah,
did a lot
for
of modding.
Legacy.
Did you interview him?
Yeah, we had him for our Legacy review.
The game that's not available to buy anywhere.
Yep. And it's always funny when I do a video about Legacy or now Starfleet Academy, I get way more clicks because they think, hey, it's the show.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Hirochen.
Kind of view Legacy as kind of like the last like classic Trek game that ever came out.
Yeah, sadly it wasn't good. I came from basically Bridge Commander into it and thought, hey, it will be a nice space sim, and yeah, it was just a beefed up armada with only 4 ships.
It's kind of funny because I started off with Starfleet Command and then shortly after got Klingon Academy. And I didn't realize that was going to be like the peak of Trek ship combat, really. I feel like anything else since then has been a slight downgrade.
Yep. Sadly true. And Legacy also has the big problem that the multiplayer is broken. I think one guy just fixed it a few years ago, or a year ago. I have to test it, but I never experienced the co-op mod since Windows XP.
You have collisions turned on?
I'm not sure. You can always test.
You have collisions turned on.
At least for you, yeah.
You just hit something?
Yeah, I felt something on my ass. My shields are a little bit hurt.
So it's funny because as the host of the game, if you have collisions turned off in your settings, it gets turned off for everybody.
I want the big one. Is it you? It's you. You should some torpedoes.
I'd have to look it up, but there's also a guy who hangs around the Rep and Chill Discord server that is making a game that it's not a Star Trek game, but I believe he's making it like a ship combat game that isn't directly related to Star Trek, but he's going to have modding support for it. I need to figure out what game that is because I really haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to it.
I just recently heard about a single player game which is not recreating Bridge Commander in a different setting, but similar vibe, basically. Maybe it's the same? Okay, who is attacking me? Oh, little Miranda.
Ah, this is it. LT Gaming did a video on it.
Oh yeah, I guess I saw it there. Recently, just a few days ago.
Yeah, Starship Command Orion Spur.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to launch a Kickstarter soon, from the looks of it. The first hit you see when you Google it.
Oh, well, we'll definitely check it out.
But he has a website.
Ah, I love that.
StarshipCommandGame.com.
Okay. Who wants something from me? Oh, Little Defiant.
What? 1.2, I get it from Nexus Mods or is it ModDB?
ModDB?
But I think ModDB
It's
is faster.
the same. It's the same version, and you have to like log in to download stuff from Nexus Mods anyway.
Yeah, I don't like those guys. Greedy bastards.
It's also on Gamefront.
I fired that way too early. Oh, it worked. It collapsed the shield.
I so love that the torpedoes are more accurate here compared to the vanilla game.
Well, that's what happens when technology advances.
This hurts.
The other game I'm keeping an eye on is that Starship Simulator. That ought to be pretty fun too.
Yeah, until now I haven't tested it. I will definitely. There's a demo at least, I think.
Yeah, I boot it up every once in a while because I'm curious when he's gonna like somewhat complete like what the inside of the ship's gonna look like. And then I'll like walk around and see there's like an uncompleted section of it. I'm just like, yeah, I'll wait a couple months to revisit it again.
Every few months, Saturn and I replay Lost Colony. This is our Star Trek game, basically, now.
I played a little bit of that.
As a full group, it's just a nice experience. Especially that you can also leave your ship.
Dang, you lost both your engines.
Is that
Oh, yes.
that game still in development at all?
No. They have an active modding community, but they can't do that much. They achieved already a few things, but it's
Yeah.
no, it's
probably
not that
can't.
in the water. But yeah,
You probably can't like mod in the Enterprise or something.
no,
I'm gonna go after 32.
sadly not. It would be amazing.
No, you just have the mod in USS Lollipop.
No, don't kill me. I still have 400 torpedoes left.
I'm trying to get the attacker's attention, but he's not looking.
Well, at
Fire a
least I
couple of
could.
quads at it.
I fired a full barrage and he ignored me. Wow.
So, people were making Star Wars mods for Starfield. I must have put like a runabout in that game or something.
Yeah, I
Just
only
kind of like
saw.
because it's kind of like smaller scale.
I only saw a Stargate and Star Wars mod for Starfield, but Star Trek, not really. Not even a shuttle. But the real big hope for me is Star Trek Armada 4. Max Love is doing a lot of nice work and improvements there. Looks so nice.
Yeah, I kind of feel like if you're a strategy game fan, and also a Star Trek fan, you definitely have some decent options.
Yeah, more, definitely more.
I'm just not really much of a strategy game guy. Usually just too much stuff going on and my smooth brain can't handle it.
That's why I'm not playing PvP. I just play PvE and I'm the relaxed casual gamer.
Fleet command for the mobile.
Oh no, please. Please no. All those
What a
mobile
bad
games.
game. I actually played that game for a bit. It was pretty bad.
The only real mobile game I played was Star Trek Timeline. I guess for not even a week, and I deinstalled it.
I always thought that Starfleet Command would have been a great game for a small touchscreen device because you're only
Yeah.
flying in 2D.
Also, I would have imagined that the Birth of the Federation style would have been nice for a smartphone. Because it's relaxed gameplay anyways, so you can do it on your phone.
I wonder if this is still in the Play Store. So there was an actual like Bridge Commander game on the Play Store.
Yeah, I saw that. I basically have a shortcut list for all the different tags on YouTube for the Star Trek games. I check them daily. So if there's anything new, I see it basically.
I'm gonna say it might not be available anymore.
No,
Let me
I
Google
don't
it.
think. There was also 2 or 3 times a guy who tried to create a Bridge Commander 2. He bought the domain and everything.
Oh, wasn't that scam thing?
I'm not sure when and who it was, but I know it happened at least 2 times.
No, I
Sniper of
remember.
a sniper of SFTF. Him and a bunch of guys. They tried to actually make Bridge Commander 2, and they got shut down by Paramount CBS. Lol.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Always.
Not to mention they were funded as well, and that's what caused it to get shut down. It's like you cannot make money off game.
There's a brain
they're
here.
making money off of copyright they don't own.
Yeah, making money out of the IP is not a good idea, but
That's a
if you're just a
very,
fan
very bad
project.
That's why better off making a game that's not based off of an existing IP.
Yeah.
Than just make it moddable.
Exactly, just have mod support and the fans can create it for you.
Ooh, I nearly lost almost my half phasers. Oh boy.
But luckily, we are not as cursed as the Stargate franchise. They can't get a mod or a game, really. Every time they get something close, bad things happen.
Oh, somebody hit me.
Don't show him your ass. It's not that amazing.
Here come for the sun.
Bye-bye.
I
Ah, crash, damn it.
Oh no.
Opening again. Welcome back, Crash Commander.
Yeah.
You should run it as an administrator or crash list.
Ah, I tried.
That's about as far as we made it the last time, roughly. I think we did one more wave. I think it's just something to do with loading so many different ships into a multiplayer match breaks it. Is it like overloads the memory or something?
That was also happening a lot for Kobayashi Maru. When you added way too many ships, it just said, nope, don't want that.
Supposedly, you could add in a bunch of the same ship and it's fine, but adding in...
Yeah.
Because I guess the way it renders everything, I guess it only renders one instance of that ship, and then it just kind of, I guess, copies and pastes it, and that's easier on the game's memory versus having a bunch of different models.
But in general, it's funny that now in the Windows 11 era, most Star Trek games run so much better than back then. Doesn't matter if it's Bridge Commander, Armada, Klingon Academy.
The one game that I can tell you is almost impossible to get running properly is New Worlds.
I just thought you will mention that. But an Austrian guy created a fix for that, and he replayed the entire game on YouTube just 2 years ago.
So it's been fairly recent, huh?
Yeah.
Because my ultimate goal to run that game would be to run it in a virtual machine, like VirtualBox or something. That way you could use the system states of the virtual machine to save mid-mission, since it doesn't give you that option in the game itself.
Yeah. It was a strange game, but I still have fond memories.
It was a pretty mediocre game, but it was still kind of fun.
I think I somehow broke the physics. Okay. So I was endlessly colliding with the starbase, and I think I hit a glitch pocket, and I went over 300,000 kilometers.
Is this after you rejoined? Because this game just crashed a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, I was just
I stayed in the server. I stayed in the server because I was like,
oh yeah.
Dude, I was just ramming into the starbase because whenever it's frozen like that, nothing actually works. So I was just doing that, and I think I crashed into a collider point that broke the game because I started freaking out and teleporting, and I got yeeted like how Q yeeted the Enterprise, and I was already 20,000 kilometers from the starbase.
Yeah, all it does is it goes, then you go straight to
Yeah.
the base.
All right, I had to restart my game. There we go. What time is it? It is 4:30 my time. All right.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be on here super much longer.
I think I also only will play half an hour. It's nearly 11.
Yeah, I think I gotta get dinner soon, so this is probably gonna be the last one.
Until the next crash. Nope, nope, nope. Another game which is hard to run is Dominion Wars. It's doable, but the frames are going down a lot.
I actually have that running, but I never really played it originally when the game was out, so I never really played it that much.
I played it back then and I replayed it, I think, last year. And in the later missions, when you have a lot of activity, it's, yeah, not a nice experience sometimes. Oh, anyone comes for me? Did you guys play Starfleet Academy in multiplayer?
I never did, no.
I don't believe so.
This would also be a nice experiment, how this is running.
I don't even know what multiplayer capabilities that game has. It might be like you have to play over IPX or something.
I think something like that. But we are currently in the Star Trek Armada community using IPX as the main way to play it. Some are on Game Rangers, but it's more simpler and safer to use the IPX wrapper.
I got to be honest. I played that game some, but I've never did like play all the way through it.
I'm sadly one of those guys who played every Trek game, and I always have them installed on my PC. Nope.
Did play last couple years. I tried playing Deep Space Nine: The Fallen.
Yeah, I have to replay this also.
That is such a weird. It's like a weirdly dark game, both story-wise and visually.
Absolutely. It feels like a Tomb Raider game. It's not Star Trek really, but it's interesting at least.
Yeah, it feels a lot like what I would call Elite Force Zero.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Elite Force before the Elite Force games.
One feature I really find interesting in this game is that you can set the frequency of your phaser. This you can't do in any other game.
Ooh, a centaur.
Maybe I shouldn't go for the freighter. Oh, we talked a little bit about the Titan and Riker. We saw him, of course, in Star Trek. Was it Resurgence? No. The adventure we had a few years ago. Brain lag. What was it called? The Telltale game.
That was Resurgence. I don't think Riker was Riker in that game.
Yeah.
Yes,
you saw
was,
the Titan and he helped you at the end battle.
Played through it once. I kind of forgot most of it.
I liked it, to be honest.
It was pretty good.
But to be honest, the competition isn't that big and great. Infinite, was sadly a flop.
Yeah, I bought that game and couldn't even play through the tutorial.
Yeah. I bought it just for the message, and when I heard, hey, not even the phaser sounds are right, great. Why did I buy it directly at release?
Better off buying the game it's based on, installing the mod that it's based on.
Oh, you won't believe the stories those guys told me. They were invited by the developers, and they saw the prototypes, and they gave them a lot of tips. Nothing sticked.
Bruh. We got a Miranda. Who else we got? Team Runner.
Installing 1.2 now.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I couldn't find it.
No.
Alright, so it's still not on the Play Store. So the Android quote Bridge Commander game is called Final Frontier, and it was actually updated less than a year ago, December 16th. But it's not on the Play Store. I see it on an APK download site.
Ah, okay.
I just Googled it. I just pulled it up on the Play Store, that search, and it just is like Final Fantasy games.
Why are the disruptors so crappy in this game? Okay, never
But the
mind.
same guy who I'm seeing shooting disruptors is missing the target on my end. Because I'm seeing them just fly between me and this Intrepid, and I just hear somebody say that, and I'm like, I think that's them.
That's me. One thing which always surprised me in this game is how many people don't know that you can control your ship really. They think you can only play the game via the bridge crew in single player.
Yeah, even when playing quick battle, I don't ever go in the bridge view.
Yeah.
You know, I go third person view. Yeah, that you get a lot more control of the ship. Oops, I didn't mean to fire that.
One of the two reasons why I never really added any extra bridges into Orion.
Yeah, it's just a gimmick.
The other reason being is most of the good bridges in this game were made by one development team, and nobody has permission to do anything with them.
Great.
There was a lot of different people who made ship models for Bridge Commander, but there was really only one team mostly that did most of the bridges.
You're talking about BCC?
Third era, Black Rook.
Okay, who is annoying me? You. I found it also very funny that one developer spent so much time making a mod where you could walk around the bridge.
Yes, I like my KM 1.0 walk mod.
No, 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 no. Is anyone close? Oh, never mind. I still have one left here.
Damn, why is the mod copying and pasting slowly?
It's because, I guess, of the many files. This a problem since Kobayashi Maru. Every time we installed that on a LAN party, it was taking years.
I'm still intercepting them even though they're cloaked.
Yuko is back.
Oh, that's a diamond.
Sure is.
Sector 36. I'm going for it.
Okay, his shields are gone.
I'm firing every torpedo I got.
Okay, they really love me. I will be gone soon.
Alright, there it goes.
You are Mr. Annoying. I shouldn't have wasted them. Okay, did I lose my engines? No, but my main energy. My Duracell batteries back. Ah, come on.
Got him.
Yes. So,
Last one's
Okay.
attacking the starbase.
luckily the shockwaves are not that deadly.
There we go. Yeah, you are clinging over there.
Yeah. I guess a nice torpedo will finish me.
Pretty sure we're both gonna die this round.
Alright, let's see what we got over here.
But I guess at least you have power. I have 9% main battery.
Yeah, we got Keldons, so this is gonna be rough.
Okay.
And one of them's attacking me.
Last shot. And here I'm going.
Ooh, jeez. Constellation almost hit me.
Oh,
Is this still a thing if I change the phaser intensity that my disruptors will fire longer? Or my quantum torpedoes?
The intensity just is mainly just if you want to damage the hull or not, if you're targeting a subsystem, from what I
I'm not sure on that one.
In Kobayashi Maru, at least, you had
Yeah, you had a
the
slider.
normal firing mode for the quantum torpedoes, but if you change the phaser intensity to low, you had a machine gun, basically. That doesn't work here, I guess.
Oh, my dorsal shield is gone. Oh, crap. I am not paying attention. Oh, it's because this guy's on my ass. Attack 40.
I guess the Ks are now the biggest threat here.
No, the Akira and the Vorcha.
Going for the Akira.
I'll go for the Vorcha.
Oh, unless you were being sarcastic.
No, I saw the big Kazon ship put out a lot of
Aren't their
damage.
weapons weak compared to like a Federation ship? Like at first, I mean.
Can't remember what class they are. They could be just like light cruisers or something.
Because like I'm trying to remember, because I remember watching Voyager a little bit ago, but it wasn't during the Kazon era thing.
Well, they had this big, huge Kazon carrier.
Yeah, it was like a goddamn colony ship.
And this one, at least in the show, put out a lot of damage, but I'm not sure about here.
Well, here's one thing you also got to put into it. It was also against the Intrepid class, which they're not as powerful as the other ships we know.
Well, at least the Voyager was a hero ship, so it had plot armor.
Alright, I got the Akira's attention.
Finish off the Ferengi.
I'm just putting out my strongest shield against them, because damn, I need to repair some systems. There we go.
Is any ship here different torpedo types?
No. Basically the thought process was is ships like the Sovereign, it didn't make sense that you couldn't fire photons and quantums at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
So the second torpedoes is set up as like a pulse weapon.
It was the same in Kobayashi Maru, but most of the time you still had different torpedoes. Do you guys also have a lot of lag?
Yeah, I prefer my quantum KM 1.0 quantum turret and then photon torpedoes.
Maybe I can get more performance if I die.
Click the scroll mouse fast, and then the torpedo control. You just do both fast, and you fire multiple torpedoes. Die, everybody dies.
Yeah, crash. Ah.
Oh,
I feared this was incoming because the performance went really down.
Yeah, we made it about the same long as the first time.
Yeah.
We were up to ship 52.
Everybody needs to edit their what is that uptime file txt in your folders.
Well, I know that Remastered has the uptime faker thing that I'm assuming does something to alleviate that problem. Well, that was fun, but I think I'm going to hop off here.
No problem. Thanks for joining. Definitely a lot of fun playing this again in a group.
Yeah. I'll have to do it again soon.
Oh, yes.
You guys have a good one.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
all right. Yeah, I need to get some food, so I'm gonna hop out as well. It was
No
fun.
problem.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys later.
See you around. And also, thanks for joining.
Yeah, man. Bridge Commander's always fun.
It is.
Oh.
So, Kane, how much longer do you need? Oh, hello. Check the Discord.
Yeah, I have no clue. It's
Okay.
running very
Okay.
slowly, so I have no clue.
Okay. I think I will also end it here. It's already 11. But like I said, I would love talking to you about your history with the game. I'm recording basically a lot of interviews for my channel. And yeah, love talking to you. And of course,
Hey.
I will host more Star Trek games in the future. I'm hosting the Star Trek September every year, basically. And multiple Trek nights throughout the year.
Right.
But yeah, I would say that's it for this video. Leave us a comment and tell us what you think about the game. See you around, guys. Bye-bye.